mode wa fidie eto Kantanka TV kan hu se counseling time bread and edru sui misrawo ye stream live our YouTube wadaroma na che say wa share link na dey ama me pepepe abusuafo tell a friend to tell another friend insensem amode breyen ye beto ye boase na ye de ato counseling nim se ne be ya ye nyina ye nya bi ede ato ye kotodwem wa wani to ya se counseling time ye hwe ama mo wade ne wo pna twen edi come home na ye ma counselor akwaba sonkokra counselor hello ma akwaba yeja let's say nyame adom so nyame adom menso me ye nyame de ye ho afofie o too much nyame de ye ho afofie too much because Fast and Furious be a course no asidanka right nye Ghanaian movie a foreign movie and you better cry. No. But you can't say this, sir, but God is faithful. Oh, yes. And, yes, sir, they said that day, you know, you do a hazardous job. It takes the grace of God. I'm telling you. Open you may be up around 12. Most definitely. And then God is able to take care of you. Born into you should thank God. Yet to be canina. Yeah. But yes, Rera, they saw because na senya na asem kanu. O kana wona asem no. So be man abofo. Anwen yeso na ye na yampembo. Yeah. Na onko so enhwe yeso dan dey na. Wo ya de? Hey nyame. Wo be ma? Hey nyame. Nyame shira. Nyame shira. Right. You see, and marital and relationship solutions in some would amount for a dia brain no. On say yentimi nkani nyina nto ye to ye boase. That's right. Now, so mama go ahead. But you go ahead. Right. I was here for you 3 stories na counselor at me amaye anuye. I'll start with the first story. Send me kind stream live on YouTube. Enti wadaroma se undi mobi our person KANTANKA na wadaroma. Wa wanitua unti me enya channel no pepepa YouTube. Na wamanipano stream live ewo honomo. Say, Auntie Valerie, please, I would want you to put this before counselor. I want his candid opinion about this. I am a 32-year-old woman who has never been in a relationship for more than 3 years or 2, even a year. I'm not exaggerating. The longest or furthest I have gone with my relationship happens to be 6 months. Now, I realize things quickly. And then when I realize I won't be able to stay with that particular attitude, I decide to just take my bag and baggage and walk out. You can call me picky, but I believe that marriage is a forever journey. And I wouldn't want to stay with something that I cannot even start in the first place. Auntie Valerie, now with all these people that I have encountered, believe you me, there hasn't been any intimacy whatsoever. But for the one that I had to go through for 6 months, there was some kissing here and there. With this very particular person that I have met, we had sex on the first date. It is awkward for me. It is a decision I took. I am not regretting the decision, but then what is happening after everything is what is getting me confused. He's sweet, understanding, he calls me, and he makes me feel that indeed everything that we did was for the two of us. Auntie Valerie, I am starting to feel some kind of way. Like I don't even know whether I can stand this gentleman the next moment we meet. I want to know if this is me, or it's a very normal thing that happens when somebody has sex for the first time. Do I continue with this relationship, or do I let it go? Because what is happening can also be a warning. Counselor. Mbechiao. Na bechia yetifo. Any madofo nyina. I can hear a sound of desperation, right, in the voice of this woman. Okay. Counselor, I have dated a lot of guys. Right. That is what she's saying. Mm-hmm. Good or bad,
it being called more than 6 months or a year.
Yes.
So sometimes between a month and 3 or 4, she walks out because for her, they are not the type, and they are also know in their attitude, the type of men she wants to settle down with.
Right.
This lady I'm looking at is a lady who is looking for somebody that suits her expectations and her view in terms of vision.
Okay.
Now, why you ba so what pe bema ni ye bema ye nani swadi huru bema a wo bi enya ya wo pe na me ya to sister you for say don't look for perfection, look for a man who is doing something right.
Okay.
The reason is this: most of the women are looking for a man who will adjust to them. They are not looking for a man who will understand them. Adjust means that this is my way. Can we move together?
Right.
But to adjust simply means that I understand that he's not perfect, like I am also not perfect. The two of us need to understand each other so that we can move together.
Okay.
Number 2, this is a woman with a high expectation. And when you enter into a relationship with high expectations, sometimes you end up broken heart, you end up disappointed, you end up more confused because what do you call it? Oyastic. Saying I'm a pen one. It is a become. Now you listen to her voice with desperation and you realize that now she walks out. It doesn't make the man bad, it makes her not to meet her expectation.
Okay.
It is the reason why she's not been able to date a lot of guys 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months is because of the expectation. And on the expectation, one year there is no man who is perfect like God. Every man you meet comes with their own weakness to the plate. Okay. It's you know what say why desperate. And another guy could take advantage of her because if you meet a guy and you think that he's not up to the task, naturally say, well, this one no a ya hwehwe ne oma sonku bi ewo ni mu e kire say metumi na bobra ne so wonye pepepe sa na so me feel say metumi ama yakosa. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Etina me ka kire lady ni say Meshia bema. Waya bobia ebia ntade hyenko ye mame saa na so ni suban ye mame pa mefa suban ni ye saa na ntade hyemu ba ne kakran kakra na obeye semani swade hunu. Because you can meet if you are to meet a man who is everything you are looking for, you are in danger.
Okay.
It is either the man is pretending or the man is himself before you met him and then he's going to make you a servant. Okay. Because he's going to control the table and say, we are going here, we are not going here, we are doing. And you have to adjust to his rules and regulations because Oba ye no in the juma. Oba not dressing the dressing. Oba not on the perfume. Oba not on whatever. Oba not in the home. So either you meet somebody who will pretend to adjust to you or no, there we are no journey. Because what you say your expectations, I cannot meet. Okay, dear mamma, smart. Na me kwen minyani ambe pa. Na me journey. And I say, and yes, I am befano, but me control because me watching. Right. So this is a lady who has a problem. Number 3, makantu. Number 3, also she a guy, you know, to her surprise. Guy had to be named at the first date.
Right.
They say the problem. They say it looks like she doesn't know what to do anymore. She's very confused.
I said, boy, no who ya after the encounter.
And it's still on another.
Right.
He said, that is the conclusion.
Right.
Now this is the problem. Pamu mema, ewa bra, no aswaba no.
Okay.
Now this is a guy who comes in 2 things. Either he comes in with a good mind or he comes in to get what he wants. Now you are the lady. Now after the sex, you want the guy to become like this in your way and you might not be seeing the guy in that way. What do you do next? Or now after the sex, I'm confused. Why did I give the sex? Because all these guys came. I didn't give them the sex. Why this time? Now make catch and they say, when you become desperate at a point in time and you think that everybody is passing by, let me try this guy. Sometimes you get it wrong.
Okay.
So the advice to our beautiful young ladies is very simple. Na nyame yadom ne memma dodo ba nya ntoboase na hwehwe se me hwehwe be ma wotene ye korogyen eti se Yesu ebi ni ho na ti ase se nkakra ye ba yi anya bia ba ko mu a wo nye papa kora ba ko ye papa fa ne sa de won ho ye kuru no boano no miamia na nye na wo kra so kuro da na ho enye sa ebedum pempen so bia afa de wo pe no na ye no beda na adwane na ye no beda adwane. Why? Because even if you happen to be a property, for you, you're a property that can fade, that can fake. That at the end of the day, one day your price will depreciate.
Okay.
But imagine a man goes to buy a car. Depreciation, buys a land, increase. So it tells you that women cannot keep their beauty forever. So, my deviating akrabala, I know what I'm saying. So, what I'm saying to the young ladies is that Udum Pempen Swa Phoebe said 2025. Now, do ba. Yes, no, okay, baby, was say it's not like I'm picky. You are already picky. You are already picky. You are looking for a man. I would dear and announce you. I would dear and one can attend you. Like the kind of man, like my God, like he's the type of man every woman is dreaming for. Oh, my son, including me, as son. What I'm trying to tell you is that and the person is enjoying. So the advice I give to this beautiful lady watching me is about number 2, please don't be too desperate to sell your label.
Okay. Very important.
I'm telling you, don't rush. When we say label your what we say ura shop will be na ye ton shoe ye ton atade na already there is a price tag on it. At least you can say me wana me ni se meto ba ura shop bi na sa atade ne so price mo wa ade ni ura to me ba otumi bo higher price and you look at it and because you love it you buy like that ebia ne to me to you do baby. What I'm saying is that when there is no price it helps you to be able to get who you are looking for. But when there is a price of desperation, they get you because they know this time you want them. Let every woman understand that when it comes to a place of market, when you go to buy, be careful what you buy because sometimes if what you buy to eat is no good, it affects your stomach.
It affects your stomach. Let's read the second story. Well, we need to ask a counselor here. He will definitely do justice. Nyasem kitwa what papa mu and one more first syllable, second syllable, and third syllable. Misrao. Na wafamuaba na watimede abobra pepepe medofo nyankopon shira. Right. So let's take the second story. Say, Auntie Valerie, please. I would want counselor to tell me if I should take my life or not. No kranim nyamini message me ebaya no miyemshe me because it has a lot of suicidal thoughts around the message. It says I've been married to my husband for 9 years. We have 3 children. We left Ghana for Canada. I got the opportunity first before coming for him. And after we moved and settled, I realized that my husband started acting awkward for some time. I asked him if I had done something. I even went ahead to apologize. I said everything that I could, but then I knew and noticed that this is not the man I started dating or came through to with in Canada. Now, my family warned me about this gentleman. They told me that there is something off about him and that for the specific ethnic group he belongs to, I wouldn't want to mention, that they want their own kind and eventually, if they stay, no matter the number of years, that they would go for their own kind, especially when you cannot speak the language. I just didn't listen to none of this because I was looking at the person for who he truly was. And for that particular moment, he was indeed a great person. Now, my husband is telling me that because I am looking forward to do something with my money in my family house, he wouldn't want to leave or continue the marriage any longer. My husband has packed his belongings and left the house. I told him that I wouldn't even do it anymore and that everything he says is what we are going to do. Auntie Valerie, my husband says he's done and dusted with me. I feel like this is a dream. 9 years, 3 children. Have I been used? I refuse to believe that. But what do I do? Auntie Valerie, please ask counselor to help me.
All right, so let's go straight. Baby, can say me ya Mensah.
Right.
I know share. Be ma pe boni edia, obere ne ho se tojam. Da ye ni pia wa proper ne ho. I want to say this. Everyone listen and watch me. I'm speaking to you as a man, not a boy. A man can be very bad and opportunist and still pretend to be Jesus until rapture. And I'm saying a lot of men do that. So let me say, not all men.
Right.
But men may be a wa. Be ma bet me atrase afi baako edu when ya nkra tawa beruchiri. Onye wi awam wo hu pempen so ene ugina bia men may be a wa. Be ma bet me adi wachi mfie edu na me se wo pena me no wada ma ya wo mpene. Ene ya bet me kura kompempen so edu mpempen so me wada wa hye kawa na enso me dim dia mepe. E men may be a wa. Enye men nyina so ne soro nyame. Ene enye men kwa soro nyina nanim Yesu. Ana omunim nyame. Let's get it right, women. Get it into your mind. And so, say, oh, call our dear, and I will call Kutie, myself, me pel my just me what the war. A ya, menji jin sem ke krindi, a ya his sunny bang. I am going to talk about the man, and I think that we are dealing with a man who is an opportunist.
Okay.
Number one. Bema ye bema. What do buy? What share children who say, Ebia never chinge. Ba wo hwe ba ya wutie ni kasema ofifi pem Canada ban wo te Canada no be wade no ana se wo ha na no wo beko ana wo be wade na ka be ma be no hwe de china de fie nya won ka se an no be kan da bi tini etu wo ba bi a wo ya adwuma pa wo sika echi be ma bi akofa ni se ya hwe yi na nye wo bu nyina no do ma no ka me do wo me do wo because some of them can hurt you after getting what they want. Niye move up number 2.
Okay.
I have a problem with the man who does not have confidence when the woman is succeeding than him. I have a problem. If your wife becomes better than you, it's praise God. Because everybody that looks at me as a man will go like, Chalo ye bema. We are Chalo ye bema. Because Chale, I said, Namosuna, we are ye. So I keep saying that the glory of a woman comes to a man. It doesn't go to the woman.
Okay.
The glory, woban wofe, na nu nyam eba be ma ho. Say what show yere Valerie you. What show e chale woman why come chale. Chale why come o. Chale ku show you na go tete wazen ko asai. Mi ke ya tade akra mi to bi ma oda. Dross na bi amato da dross. E bi papa but at the end of the day the praise comes to. Sa na sabe me yere ho ye tanya. Obi hwe ya wose kwadwo. Hwe yiri yi na why basa den. Obusiafo okra from say ya na den. Ukun tete wana na so te. Why tantan show picture nra na show picture na aden why tantan na wusu dia rewo ampa wote te bi kra na nyon wote te bibi fufuro kra yesusu se wa wadi die nka ye kama mama na me kan sisu biem sidua se be ma tu kwan no wonne na yere ne koya na wo yere be fa no and okodu Canada na at a point in time he stands and say that usika wo de buafi ana de buabusia ana wo ye abusia property bi. Because of that major hour, then that tells you that this guy left a long time, not now. The guy has actually executed his plan. Adjei na no person go Canada. No go Toronto. We do Canada we. You listen to the story, but this abonyan in Krata.
Right, 9 years.
Oh, come on.
Children.
Na nka we die senya asema ye gina so kase me yire anya sika kɔboa na busia wonye sika kosi dan wonye sika de yesi enti so wo de beye dia megyaw sika na yo dia aye oba ne sika oba de betumi ne wadwen se kwadwo be won $9,000 euros bi wa na maye ma adwen se papa fie ma mi fie asase bi e toche ye me nana bi di kosiesie ne adwen bom ne adwen ye nya ye de deda.
Right.
Ana ye nya ye de ye wo bi ana ye ni bi ana ye so yefan kwa ye de ye dwini bom ye nhye. You don't need to control the woman when it comes to her money. And then, but when it's your money, you don't want her to come and talk about it because it's your money.
Right.
But when it's her money, she must, actually subject everything under your feet. No, Bema, what is how we didn't Bema. So we conclude by saying that, sister, the first thing to do to get solution from this problem is that don't kill yourself, love yourself.
Okay.
Or baby, what do we are now? What they need do, the shabere, the need daso, a shabemem to no who be. This is the story of the or did be shabeman is that it's good to love a man, but once you are loving the man, don't forget to love yourself. Because if you put all your confidence, your love, and everything, including your hopes, into a man, and the man doesn't take you to that place, you can commit suicide. And so we say to every woman, love us. But once you are loving us, love yourself. Appreciate yourself. And remember that even if you commit suicide, who is going to take care of these kids? They need you alive. Not only Timesres, 9 years, but also when young character won't the buate. But please, you need to live for the kids. So, for the sake of the kids, your family, and the next generation, don't commit suicide. But I still wanted to learn a lesson and understand that if a man says, I don't want to again, there's nothing you can do.
When a man tells you go,
I don't want you again, there's nothing you can do.
Ohima, and you wasem, Madame Mensah, Srow, Adaruma, need you. Yeah. So do re, Ashabem. Na, baby says, Yakra said, Busian for kind, and only as some, Okoboa money is saying, and only a dear war dream. And only a dear war dream. Right. Right. Okay.
Bema kwa si yahwe you oba kwa yahwe yi afutuo ni de yetu obia nanso ni nyini ni mpuntu egina ye mienu so.
Right.
Nti yeda ya yetu ono so fo bia hwe se bema de cross sabio ebia ne yetu no se ya anom no wo wade wo mo a sebe agbefo nkranfo bia achemfo akanfo wo wade wo mo a sei nete nanso so na kan yi yedie no ye mienu. Eti bema na kwa yesa no memo ba ne ngin se ye kan you na ase na so den. All things work together for good.
All things work together for good. Senior Counsellor Kanepepepe. Let me read the final story. Mr. Rose said, now what he say Vic Dank and a fabric center and a Adjei and my mid counseling time bro said this classy thread and so I can YouTube and so you streaming live our KANTANKA TV official. Mr. Na wa follow pepepe no stream me wo honso e dia mai. Let me read the final story. Na afi mama wons wa kwanya no atimi afre na WhatsApp no so na mo de huku me wo ho pepepe na makinkan messages ni bi so e wo ho. O say counselor, please tell us the truth. How do you know emphatically that this woman is for you? Outbursts happen, but when a woman is disrespectful, but you love her regardless and want to be with her, but her sentiments are valid, you do not have a problem with her actually having outbursts, but your issue has to do with how she communicates and how she handles that particular outburst. Auntie Valerie, I have dated this girl for close to 7 years. She's an amazing person. We started from senior high school up until now. Now, I am not trying to be autocratic, but when I ask her to do certain things, she does it at her own time, and sometimes she tells me emphatically that she wouldn't do none of that. Auntie Valerie, this is a woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. I have known no other woman but this one. We started way back from senior high school, we're almost through with university, and I fear what might happen when we are done and we are trying our possible best to make life possible. So, counselor, as young as I may be, please kindly help me. How do I decide and know that if this woman is for me or not?
This is a little difficult because what we say, we need to be a warrior and then I open.
Right.
So when it comes to me asking me, may there was a way eye me dia ana wo ye oba ya wo se me wade no ana ye oba ya wo se me ne de tena bobra ebe ye dene ama me se me kire wo sa keke sa is say ye me aminim ni amepe. So the first thing you need to identify what do you want?
Okay.
Then I'll pay. Number 2, your expectations. What do you expect from the woman you wanted to become now your fiancée and then become the mother of your children? And the last thing is, where are you driving to? Your destination. And if I walk. Thank you. Me meaning baby I make. Thank you. Meaning baby I make. Meaning baby I'm person me could do. Na mi betwika na mi meti ye kotogo ya jijisika ye nyine ye kotogo na ye na kwemo se ja togo ni enko yefom kogu obo ase and ye ne say do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So the lady I am going to marry must match up with my vision where I am going to. Enti wo yati as ye say and ye me hwe sister yi na de suamo ne daachi ye bon komo ba akom ye to say no ye nyine ye betumi akoa and ye ne ye bekọ ho. Enti number 1 one kasa na bibuza say what do you want? Unim ni awope sabe me ne boy yi krachi ye nyine kowra boutique si ye koto ade a enya ade ade beto no na obeto shoe bi wo mani jon me for be ka chine say ja shoe ye twam ana shoe enye papa ana shoe enye guy eja thank you we no eja okay ja wo nyi kakra ye no shoe e ni epe atade bu. So you need to understand that if you know what you want, you get what you want to have.
Okay.
Eti dia open na wunya nya dia open na wokofa. The rush shop or sika. Sometimes you enter into a shop upa the busika and suja oko. Because busika and so. Eti fadi omuso the sefata wo and the sefata baby a woko no. Eti it's not about communication, it's about where you going to, how you see yourself and your future matters. When wade wo ba so wade no na bede da ba won kwala, you are looking to the future.
Obi wo ho wo putai bi sinani so so person ye president of this country.
Thank you.
And when you had threading that political line, I was all dreaming one say which woman will fit the first lady?
Thank you. Thank you. It is some you when you are. Na person be president, but Obama kofa no basketball. Odi for now. Sub you sabi or basketball. Eti basketball no obeba me shebo no the next 20 years no obeko pension. So the next 15 years na person be gina as a political, pension na be MP. Basketball yi omko trainee tournaments ni titama me gina no ni han wa ba kemi kran wa shemi kuna. You need to sit well and know what you want, who you are and where you're going.
Most definitely. Thank you so much, the nation's counselor. You always deliver Nyankopon Shirawa kasa. And we have for Counsellor Football, there are 3 beautiful stories. What try as much as possible. So Bibiara, Adjei, so Mensah, akapepepe. Meto bebuase na makenka messages tigi eba WhatsApp Miriam Adjei na mako YouTube nso mako kenka bi wo honom na afi ye pie phone lines na to Mr. Wadaroma numbers no na ye dey ato screen nani Mr. Ye WhatsApp number no na wasende wo message ne pepepe mekan Adjei counselor na se wo pese unso ka bibia na wo de aka ho pepepe ede amame. This evening we have Kwaku Biblical from Amasamai. I'll say, may God bless counselor with knowledge and wisdom. Amen. To give us more and more every day. Amen. I'll say, good evening, counselor, please. I'm dating this lady close to 6 months now. We are always fighting. Every little thing she gets upset. Even when I try joking with her, she just told me she has lost interest in talking to me on phone. I should text her rather. I want to quit this relationship. Do you think it's the right decision?
She's too emotionally sensitive. Or picking on my power. You pick your power. You can't work with this woman.
Right.
She needs to grow up.
Sure.
Matured. Yeah.
Hi, counselor. I met this lady recently and she says she has someone in her life, but she doesn't have a place. That's why. Should I go for her or not?
Can
I say she or obi wona brabum, but on sheda ni obi wona brabum. Nipa na there, ultimately say the person is dating her, but she's not dating the person.
And so she's attached, but still single.
Basically.
Be sure of what you want and go for it, or resign.
Please, we've been married for 6 years now. I pay for the kids' fees, but unfortunately, I lost my job. But this man has refused to pay the children's fees. What do I do?
This is marriage.
Yes, please.
They need counseling.
So you need counseling. You book Counsellor D, Donkoh, what the number to Adjei Mr. Na wafa wafre no sene be ya mubehia na okunu no aka kire newra mbokumu ntwia ammienu mo nkotena se na montie sene be ya monso mabrabo no ebekoso kama ediama. Good evening, Auntie Val and counselor, please. I am dating a guy and we want to marry, and this guy wants an akan, that is basically an Akuapem lady. He knows my mom is from Akuapem, but he doesn't know where my dad is from, and I'm hiding my dad's identity from him because my dad is from the Volta region, and I'm afraid to tell him because the last time he told me if he finds out I'm from different ethnic group apart from Akan, then he's not going to marry me. I don't know if I should tell him the truth or not.
You can't hide forever.
Sweetie.
This is your father.
Sweetie.
You can't hide. So you better solve the problem now. And if he wants it, fine. If he doesn't, I think that will be fine. You can't hide forever. And so you can't hide forever.
Because patrilineal. And I can't side no matrilineal. It is all mommy in free wa papa side you know there are people like that.
Yeah.
It's problem.
So you can't hide forever. Oh. So open up and then speak up.
Mr. Senior Counselor, can you open up and you speak up now? So say my wife never accepts defeat. She's always right. What do I do?
It depends on where she was brought up and who brought her up.
So in this situation where it is marriage,
yeah,
we are getting to know where onim baby or bani free.
Yeah.
Onim say nense onumie.
Okay.
Omo na tete sister.
Okay.
And Sisi Anna, she's always right, you know. What does the always wrong do?
The first thing the man should do is to exercise patience.
Okay.
Number two, be an example.
Wow.
Just make sure you accommodate her.
Right.
You understand her. And then ask her why she is like that.
Okay.
Let her explain to you. And above all, seek for a professional counseling.
Seek for a professional counselor. Good evening, Valerie and counselor. Please, I've been dating my guy for 2 years now, and my man has never assisted financially or even gifted me before. Am I safe?
2 years.
2 years.
So this is courtship
right.
or dating. Which one?
Dating. I
dating.
2 years.
By force. And by force.
Right. Good evening, Miss Val. Right.
I almost pay some to you, Diana.
And I am one way.
One did you?
Maybe I'm not catching it to you. And you're
all sending me. Thank you.
Good evening, Miss Val. It's always a blessing watching the show, and it's taught me a lot. You guys keep changing lives and changing the negative narrative. Thank you. Kwabna Frank Onassis Bagadozi. Okay, thank you so much, Nyakupo Shao, Mibrana Onkoso, and your guest. Also, please, is it advisable to date a Muslim as a Christian? Is it advisable?
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Is it good for you to marry a Muslim or not? You see, the problem is not about religion.
Right.
The problem is about the person.
I caught him cheating, and he said he's trying to get something from the lady, and since then, he doesn't communicate well with me. I approach him and he says, I'm wicked, all because I saw something secretly he hid in his bag.
He cannot be trusted.
Cannot be trusted. Sweetheart, so obvious. There are certain things. Well, counseling. Counselor, you're too much wisdom. You need to go to the Parliament House. Respect to you, Richie from Ashale Botre. Okay. Also, dia wode aba ene enyumre enono. Obi so say, I don't have a child, but I'm dating a lady that has 3 children. Is it good for me to marry her?
It depends on you and the work you do.
Okay. So it depends on you and the work you do. Until you would definitely, if you are
financially sound. Because in Mensah, but you're going to support them.
Right.
Now, one order. After now, no son in the bell. As soon as you raise them, so it depends on you.
So it depends on you. From director Asenso, my director will say happy birthday to Nana Ekwia Safua. Nana Ekwia Safua. May you live to see all the lucrative life our Lord has planned for you. Enjoy this blessed day. This is a special one from my director to you, Nana Ekia Safua Nyankopon Shirawa Ankasa Ankasa. There's another one that says, happy birthday in advance to Hilda Enim at Amasamai, the only biscuit seller with swag. Biscuit Rura. Have a blissful one. All right. Nyankopon Shirawa Ankasa Ankasa. Na also Enyo Kese Hilda Enim. There's another one that says, happy birthday to Inshraba Kwesi Ama, the blogger. Right. Says, may the good Lord shower you with abundant grace. Happy birthday, my man, from director Asenso Adjei Enyasem Ketua. Happy birthday to all three of you. Nyankopon Shiramu na onye makuma swadi nyina emfa emamo emfa mame. There's a new message over here on WhatsApp that says, good evening, Sister Val. Great show today. God bless you and counselor. This is Michael Loverboy from Sunyane. I'm dating this girl, but over a year now. When I call her, she is not lively on phone. That she doesn't talk or bring up anything for us to talk about. She's always expecting me to do the talking, but she's always in the state of ecstasy when she's talking on phone with other people, both male or female. This is making me sick. I have approached her several times about it, but she doesn't seem to give me any reasonable answers. What should I do, please? Thank you.
She's not interested.
What should I?
The 1 year.
No
communication. But only other people talk, they scream, shout, jump around, very exciting. You know, she's very excited about every... No, please, please. She's not interested. Yeah, man, where is signs?
Yes, everyone.
Where signs of Jesus is coming? Yeah.
Breakfast near Sevoa. I know a day, but what's a one pampine and send a counselor? Now, wafa okra. Now, wakojiko kuni be one of the robo. Then you may have Bibi because come a day amount. There's another one over here that says, hi, Auntie Valerie. Good evening. You're looking really good tonight. Thank you so much. Teddy's Classy Thread Fabric Center or more Nashua Mabibiako. So please, can you ask counselor this question? If you're dating someone and God reveals something to you and it's in relation with that relationship, should you share it with your partner? Dream no senka and that's a revelation now. But what do you have to say about that?
It depends on the dream. It depends on what the dream communicates. Diana was saying the air. Right. Communicate. Right. And I was seeing ya messy. I mean the but remember that dreams do not always come from God alone. The devil can reveal human beings. You, your body, your mind can also reveal things to you, and the devil can also reveal things to you. Right. So number one, know the source.
Know the source
before you interpret it.
Good evening, counselor. I love your program. Very, very much educative. Please, I'm in love with this lady well, and I know she also loves me, but she keeps saying I should give her time. She's even watching the program now. What should I do? Yeah. Break time now. Change lesson. Yeah.
They that wait upon
the Lord shall renew their strength. So God bless you, counselor. I've followed you for 3 years now, and I have learned more from you. Thank you so much. You have indeed shown that you're a staunch counseling time. I was here, Shena.
This year,
very necessary.
Yeah.
Hello, please. I'm Kwesi from Ablekuma. I've been with a lady for 5 months, but I don't really love her because her education background is too low for me. But she loves me. How should I tell her, Chairman? Papa.
What's in the pay? What's in the pay? What penny? What bone? Or you treat Sabi, but only nada. Now, Sabi, what need done? Well, we say you treat at the end iron. It's any because when you school the NB. Now, after 6 months, so you see, you need to. So that's what I'm surprised. Sabi, you wait a minute, not there. You answer. Say one good school. No, not just only in school there. It was school for there. So we are trying to tell the gentleman, I mean, you should have known better before you started. Now, if you come back to tell us that one goes school, if you won't pen one, then I think that
you'll be dated 2 days. Right. Because you go, you tell the person, say me.
Because I don't care, I don't mind.
What now? I feel what who said the tenses in camp. I feel now what who said the tenses.
So
baby, I'm went into the market. And then
it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I'm on your machine.
No. But I think that the person waits more than her education. Because education is not just about books, it's about what you know better.
My husband lied to me about his age. And I got to find out after 2 years of our marriage. I sometimes feel very bad and worried about it.
Are you married now? Yes. Let's move on.
Sweetie, send your counselor.
Let's move on.
Move on.
No, 2 years.
2 whole years.
Thank God it's not 10 years.
What's when you're young?
Oh, come on, move on.
What's when you're young?
And now they say you talk over it, you talk about this. Hey, babe, it will be your 2 years.
Just
say, me, your mom, you tell it to grow. Hey, is it when you got me, but you grow 2 years, baby, should have to. Now, but your catching us is saying, nah, what changes? Maybe I don't want to call out 2, 3, 4. So you want to pack out?
He
no.
Wants, it so, is you he wanted.
We're chatro. Oh, wanyade. But at the end of the day, when we send when you change, I saw what they will. Let's keep it and move on.
I am not financially sound. She's with 2 kids, and I have 2 kids with a different woman to which we are no more. But the woman I'm dating who's got 2 kids isn't okay whenever I'm talking to my kids' mother to ask their state of living and getting to know more about my kids, which my kids are younger than hers.
It depends on the kind of words they use and they translate, communicate. Because me know what would do. Na obaba akuni na wa me ni we Adjei no na me no womba tu na me fero ne abobon say na bibia abokomu ye okay ma fin kwala no me nyanka me wo na ba akuni gina what do you expect nti ye bon kwala nkomo aye mon kwala nkomo you understand na ye mbo ye nsu ye nkomo ba me ye nkomo nkomo tse ne as still me ni wo machimi nya meko ba bibi ntime ya aka ha so it depends on the words they use.
Please, good evening, Valerie. Please, my husband doesn't have sex with me often. He doesn't do it as often as I want him to. Now, I have tried all I can. Please, what should I do? NJ.
Wow. One time, pay for invitations. Yeah, na then what's that? I'll see you more.
Or chira or send me our pen on Yanasa.
I want no penny san when Yanasa. And I mean, Busa say, no one Busan was a bear, maybe Shan invitations here. Na san a tian and tessa. So invitations in our you will be a 1 year sex, you can addict and on yet that regular, very active in sex and a lifestyle. You'll be an open. But in that first, or you're very active, very. Suddenly was a Sunday, then we can ask a lot of questions.
Okay.
And so talk to your husband about it. Jack Michelle from now crying at the church me and no crying about maybe pay. Right. But they say that's suddenly you've changed. Please, what's happening? Talk over it. Then you get an answer.
See, it's all about communication. You want it, he doesn't. What's happening? Have you noticed his work parting? Najuma to say, dear the one I dream because sending Yanko Bob Bermano. Or Bobema in a certain way, say omode at least it should be part and parcel of them. It is a one year Saturday, I know who say, na counselor can hear komo na unene komo pepe seni be on sabeka. Right. It's your phone lines now to me a first caller. I will ahomane so hello, Kwakwason.
Hello, City.
Madam phone then.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you. But that's a baby. What are you too?
I'm afraid to so. West the Marcotes, please, as a for Virgin ladies.
Right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
Kakra Makan, Amansan, there was a KANTANKA TV to be a take.
Sure.
That may name so being a broken hearted that. Yeah, I'm a many bidder.
Right.
Easy. Kakra Makani there. Benino Besio Equawara. Wakumana 100% for 10% from Okun and wire.
Hey, the man.
Minta Mekadam. Yeah, Minta Mekadam. and fee ebo.
Oh, what's on no watch, no?
Yeah, Mr. Minimum American for 10% ma. Now, what Canada, maybe as I want, in the Nippani and Cremoni. Essay about one. Then a mammy and papa Katanasi. I started, sorry. I think you're one we are lady, sorry. Eh, one. Some pea or Messiafo or Messiafo more minimum. Benin no call Bessian pet. And then maybe or you know, assistant, since you dead of Jean White and Wayne. It's just a warab and I wedding. And Tinipano, Unisco de Kojaware. And Tati Dama, better was a beautiful Nima Samano. You see, I am some pea. And Tino, Messiafo soon when Yabatala was in many for your north. Men Pequi see me Pequampa. Nafi Akafa Pachi. See, the council can manage. A crew a being big Bemonco by the wing now one yet. Nature so one or yet. Obian yet. Nancy at the end of the man. Then I there. Benin be American made tea. Benin fat I don't care and come what one. A boo with the Messiah. It was on what again.
Okay.
Until I mean, since I might have one, can you maybe one maybe when you're good enough?
Martin. Me that's a baby. Yeah, that's a baby. Question Yankopon Shroud. Nah, thank you so much for the Mother's Day wishes. Counselor, I say Elqua were there to the 10% or no chira or battery no money low and charging a high. A day now walk off.
Or no, not dear no. So be so 50 beko, be the 30, be so 100 beko. So if it's a 10 I do quite a boa, you show Cranfanoaco. Nanso, our dear, a 100.
Our dear, was all the charge.
You don't leave anything behind.
100%.
What do I come in now? What getting in our young singer? Thank you. But the problem we are saying is that Ubi a surrounding uncle, Nanquas and Amidico no, San or Wagon, San or what it sends surrounding wheat, and I quite 10, 20, but okay, and you 50, 100. What the 100, Bambi, the 100, but the Shiania build.
Yeah, second caller, Ewo, a humanist. Hello, Selena.
Hello.
Hello, Helena.
Hello.
Yes, sweetheart.
Good
evening, middle for net to say.
Namia don't know.
Ye ding yang copas, money call you too.
Well, because so, many guys, I did for 2 years now.
2 years.
But before then, we were friends for 8 years.
You were friends with this guy for 8 years?
Yes, into 2 years when they come on.
10.
No, for 10 years.
Right.
This guy never proposed to me within that 8 years. And to me, yeah, okay, and okay, crazy one, and I'm accepted. Until meanwhile, this guy still had a girlfriend. Until I accepted the other person's proposal. And from then on, and I started time open. Until I should leave the guy. If you could drive a girl, he went and left the girl. And he came every day, I can't let the guy, and he came to do with him. Other than that, me back, about worrying within some short possible time. My mother dating out for 2 years. 2 years, maybe see where they could do. But I can't introduce me to any man. Other than that, because I'm not working, and you can't introduce me to the mother. You are working, and that made you my spirit. I'm looking for another work, but I say I want to catch you on the time. Until you say, about and make more wiring. Until the look of China, my mare, and my end for Potia wiring. If you need my answer,
right?
When you introduce me as our wiring. That's about this. What should I do?
Okay.
I want out.
You want out because of the SC, and I say there is something more that is making you decide you don't want this.
No, because he said
your kind right. Papa.
How many years no matter?
8 years they've been friends.
Okay.
2 years dating.
Okay.
Sisiano, she lost her job. Or introducing in China, mommy, a guy and say because she's not working, she can't introduce
another.
Why introducing? And it's going on 2 years. Okacha ni say won jai nipa wo ne no wo ho. Na ono nso jai nipa no because they know each other better. Send be your betimi abobra no. And it's going on 2 years. Introduce me, I was
it's very simple.
Right.
Lady needs him for two.
Okay.
The Juma say, I am pa. Bear man say or say. The mammy pay about 1 year Juma.
Right.
Now that means that in a nice way, or no one pay about 1 year Juma.
Right.
Sister Ninja, no.
Okay.
They should separate.
Okay.
Go and look for work.
Right.
Or band 1 year Juma, then you tell her your position.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that it will be like, 1 year Juma be considered 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Ne Juma Maya, na say, oh, when you're about where Juma yo, ask a crown is a big jow. It was super Juma ye. Catch and say, look for now, me year Juma. Oh, my super Juma, you can't introduce me. So now let's break up. I want to go and find a work to do. Minya, near to us. Period. So because on year Juma, na see year Juma. Do you understand what I'm saying? On year Juma,
right.
But a bus one in Nadia be a sister see Juma, and will be to me in Nada. But a back or introduce me to my media, win to media. But then let's break up. That's all.
Right. Into your him and send your counselor can now Selena know what to me to home for pepe or say try to find something to do. Just separate from this person. Break up with this person. Find something to do. Get a job to do. Now, when you're Jumana no wasaba, then you tell him your position, what you want. Send your beya. It's going to be a win-win affair. Pepe, send your counselor Ekano. Kwajo Free Comerica. Hello, Kwajo. Hello. Kwajo.
Yes, madam. Good evening.
Good evening, Kwajo. Manin koyete.
If I show. And then we are offered some face mask. As a mouse, they will change it on to number 10 and traffic.
Only your banner saying 8 months.
6.
6 months.
But
and also day.
As we change it in number 10 snacks and a dinkum. At
the end of Cosso.
And also, I'm to work on.
Right.
I was saying, you break here. And I'm still waiting. I am here. I was in Yanish. I was saying, when you before for it better than me, what's the daddy? Or perceive Jana,
and now for 4. Hello, Kojo. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, into Sisian Wadaruma. Obey. Where do you tear ye? And yes, sir, or yo kumsa. Waka chirawo, say Abrantie, yenye and nam 4. Into Sisiano, dear and then Wadaruma.
Yeah, I'm saying, get me pen.
Oh,
seriously, me pen and
right.
And I made the also at me senior brothers in Timomuno.
Yay.
You know. I don't know if they are men also
and try send your bear when Sabbath can back.
Me pacho. Wa complain wa usuba bi ho se bia obufuo bi on pe enu ma bia won pe won kakra da na.
Me pacho daddy.
On ka hwenchire okra.
Me pacho daddy.
Okay, so these are two things. Either there's something about the gentleman the lady doesn't like, but onya kukudura wa beka. Or she's actually finding somebody probably who is, feeding her. When I say feeding her, man is carded and now or supporting no. And now po they toss me and said to me, "Kobase, maybe when yam sabi kakrachin we in a nimbu fear a bushia for no mammy papa between was a sister Jacko Jasem. They say we are back to America or to Canada or to Karampom." So this is a lady who is indecisive, very confused.
Where do you say introduction doesn't mean
no.
This is the end of the story.
Obenya kukudro be catch us me jaw. Enka me de metu for some manenko what?
Manenko. Oba or catch us.
Me say wo ba catch be ma se me jaw manenko. Opre won to be ka kofa no won told.
Because oba when a woman cheats, she cheats with her emotions, her body, everything. A shift. Enye bema obetimi de ne nan ba ko asi ha na wa pege ba ko na wa sande ababa debi oba okwa she goes 2 legs deep
Omanenko
nti Mr. wa senior counselor kano na wako pepepe sene be ya wo ho enchire wo. Right. Says, hi, my name is AC. I have been with this guy. We have one child, some issues, and we broke up. He's back again, and my parents are saying that I should stay with him. Please, what should I do?
You don't stay with a man because you have a child with. You stay with a man because you have a dream with.
Good evening, Auntie. I've been with this girl since 2016. She gets bored, pack her things and leave, but I have spent on her university degree. Now, due to her mother's separation with her stepfather, now she lives with us. These girls still get bored at the least thing. What should I do?
Or be man or know about habits. All right?
Yes.
And I know about the car park. But you say, maybe I'll go try and ask him about to a samba back to a nominati.
O nene I say bibia na girl nedwa bibia na girl nedwa ode obi wo ahoma ne so counselor ye beto aso pepepe nana. Hello nana.
Good evening.
Good evening. Ablekuma boko de
Ablekuma
ye de yango po asema ne ko ye te o
me pacho what me lady bi o
right
ana mission de mo se ana me ne de ho de se me de ne ko che me man president me de ko che man enemies intina me ko inside o te ge o me who so no man mo ha do sa after no by 3 months time and I'm my member I don't believe that before and Washington said about me and people fear and nothing can be giant boy and be giant and you see I mean me fact me fact do not in a catare get me me stand so when I'm train and they are so mostly and then the man okay the day you might because on sorry sorry in the man and she says I'm going to say I'm again for being in one part let me who the name because mama wants to me in Japan I said I'm going to be in Japan
yo
Medavo
yo where the many sawo or age range ben 25 to 30 and 30 to 35 all right okay right papa
it's some kind of wine
right into only oba wo honum well first time we introduce girl la on ne wo honum to ne mame ene ni nuaba girl ni dwa nanum introduce no according to ne mame say ono no oni ho enti wo mo say girl ni dwa nanum ase okasa akesesem kakra na ni nyina nkogu no mame say after some time mame na kwa ba say wa kompai bo ama sofo ayi a kire ne say wo ba na wo ne ne hihye ho no enya de ebeboa enti ebeya wo ne afna ne nyai ena sisi a na ato na dwendwen obusa say sisi ano because we dry
the sad thing is that our dear no enyo no pe no be wade e ho asem no number 2 osofo no kan ye na yampa na nyampa o maame na ebo ni trimaka because wo maame a wotie wo ba e chiri beka se oba de dwane no de na just already wanya adwini bi se mempe no thank you mempe no eji bi ko ka mempe na beka sa aden ene me ba ya na me be kire se me compare bon so akoyi wo so ye banfo je de so be ja no eti na me tu krache no for say won call maame ho ono maame entrance wo mpe no adan odwa nanum den ni den no kan bra sister ho ana fa sister ko mon trance na mon kasa yi
ye ne nyame ye entwetwe nkomo nyame ye
hello
yes nyame ye
me pato good evening
me doctor mane ko yete
pato ni kuna menene tie menena o 5
okay
nti the past 5 ono ana me call you kulum eko ye nti me te se ono obabi na tie na me te ya me busa na wa anka no kore
oh say ana aha me pa Mr. Onyamiye unya ho ana wasan fra biem se na yebetimi a yebetimi atwetwe enkomo pepepe Good evening, Madam Valerie. Please kindly ask counselor for me that when someone introduces a lady to marry, is it advisable, and what are some of the dangers that comes out of that?
When somebody does introduction.
Yes.
For example, I introduce you to a gentleman. Or
say introducing to the family. More like, kindly ask counselor for me that when someone introduces a lady to marry, is it advisable, and what are some of the dangers that comes out of that?
I don't understand.
Inti me ye clear understanding of message now was sending. Is it to say ye between her and I will introduce you before marriage, and now say you are introducing the person to your family, say oba say and I may person me worrying. Let's answer the question on two sides. But ye nana ya introduction komo ye bani atwaso nana ya NY.
Hello.
Yes, Nanaya, Maninko Yeteo.
Pacho, guy be December.
Okay.
Bawa wari. Oh, my mate, yes, wari.
You.
But I'm so much into him.
Oh.
I'm so much into him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Me need ya me but over so me sign you be newo.
Hey, Nanaya.
Yeah. But I knew before their maybe December no, but they are all worried no me when they say major could do no.
But so no so catch you a year.
Or catch me, but said they are all sick as mono. Meaning so near Bani were issues so said.
Ushiani December Vesine. What is our Mapa control or court to be saved or any Jayana?
But you're there be by the Casamuna.
The Casamuna all day a custom. Now, one in a year now more if you're saying.
Let's say 4 years.
4 years, me.
Yeah. But me said I'm in Canary once. Me just see a me and a major.
Oh, okay.
Say major Lamana Corner, but you see, as here is the case. I'm into him. Me would ya me.
Right. Now, okay, you know, Yamau eraser. Now, I say, okay, you know, now I will eraser. But I know I forward down from Zwiz, and yes, and yeah, none, you know, it comes like I be rich then, and I
once on show me normal TV,
right?
On frame,
right?
After TV on frame,
right?
I want to talk to her. We will not judge her.
We're not judging.
No.
We're not judging.
We'll talk to her.
Love happens.
Yes, and see what we can do. Yes.
But then we would have to say what is right and what is not right, and what we have to condemn what is and what is not.
So if you want to talk about that, Valerie, she's done wrong.
Right.
But in the wrong, there is good.
Okay.
But she's not able to define herself.
Okay.
Now she's lost her emotions, and then it's gone into another hand.
Right.
Now how to be able to pull it from there, to be able to love this one, because I feel we share new one way. Oh, you serious? Now so bet Jeffrey that the is the problem. So what do? We need to first of all encourage her before we direct her.
Right. Until another counselor can before you sit and say, I say, yeah, I say now. We are trying to condone, but there's another Thursday on the line. Hello, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, sweetheart.
Good
evening. Me tell one cup of pepper. Man, inquire you.
I shall. My name is
all right.
Yeah. But me, maybe
we are there, yeah. A honor man, send a papa. Also, we are there.
and Kusiaga.
Ejuma wo be bia ejuma ben se wo nsa no adwuma ana ejuma wo dwetre enkosiaga right okay
and ubeja and no point the woman that one like the actually and the cat and the blood. Then we think that as I got more and not to the same thing and the cat and the blood. Me guys with me nation.
Ejuma ni nyina waye no ya metwa wano o what na say asusu hu ahwede emma ne nkosi aga ni nyina right and afen so sisi ade esi no ha be ma no enye sa
bacha
nti amane ne ye ne no ma bi e wo hu bia na asa wo hu ye na hi bi sa no na wo ye bibia wo fia na wo de no so etwa odi twa wo mpoa kakra nti sisi a wo busa se kwan kro ben na wo mfa so se ne be ya de wo de wo nsa be so be ye nshira
Did you more frame because it's a whole thing.
It's a marriage thing.
Obehwe de nti emadwumagu. Then na wo ye. Sika no yisu ni sen.
Nti na mebusa no wo abra won tena ase. Enwe hu sa.
So ya se wudwa sika ne ba wo de ye den. Entumi so de ya se egu sa.
Sa. Debi ade ton ya mini me ka kire ne se wudidi mu a. Hu mfa so de.
Na obedidi kura didi ba odidi komu a.
Wudidi komu a. Say adie no what 10,000 Ghana cedi. What di akwa akofa no ma. Enu mu a sa 10,000.
Free lays.
10,000 na. 10,000 na. Na what for ayi kakra. When ayesa na hu dwa. Nso wo de wonim se wo di dwa wo. Wo de 10,000 ahye mu twen ama sa 10,000 na ba. Ena sa 10,000 nso wo pe ho mfa so de. Nso e beba ba be ka ho. Enti ni nyina mu ena e wo sa wo tena se na wo hu niye we iti dada wobaka se we nsuo sika memfa ho sanka ye bosome so a ye hu de ye de beye se ne beye obehu de sika no ko pepepe iti counselor we there the last let me read the last message for the night now wrapping it up. So please Valerie, I mean when someone introduces a lady to you to marry, is it advisable? And what are some of the dangers that comes out of that? Okay. Like you said.
Yeah, it can be advisable.
Okay.
But get to know the lady yourself. Not by the testimony of other people.
Exactly.
But what you have experienced yourself.
It can take you 4 years. And if you don't take it, it will just drain you. So as you're getting to know the person yourself, right from the instant, people will show you who they are. Right from the beginning. So you either take it or you take their words for it. Counsellor Mamenjo, final words.
Patricia, who your friend DY Donkoh. Which me a friend was 0244 515544 0244 515544. O our dear Munsam, or relationship Munsam, o Abrabo Munsam, which me a friend me. Which me swear the on all the social media handles. The hand is about DY Donkoh. DY Donkoh. Donkoh no Donkoh. Donkoh. Nyankropon Yadom, so I still want to invite you to church on Wednesdays and Sundays. Sundays 7 a.m. and Wednesdays 6 p.m. City of Wisdom, Adjei, Israel, just opposite the washing bay. Thank you.
Emma worry for enemy call and then me messages be a bit more send them missiles. And grenade and yasam ketwa me te henya me toa she say hey adentini etimi mobi etimi fre no kasa be no many general counselors say we are not here to chastise anybody, so let's try as much as possible to direct before we can find ways Say wo ba yeti mi afre. Na wo ka se nani ji wo bi ho.
We don't do things like that.
Intina side chicks for no munya muno. Counsellor say we down life man. Mr. Instagram. Hey, Val Talks _ Val Talks _ and after so Facebook. Valerie Adjei Mensah no fellow Facebook page no e dia mame send e be ya messages no e beto aso wo honom obi wo ho be chia good